especially to our Science Technology Society, Mr. Joel Angalon. Sir, for today's video, I would like to discuss what I researched about the Maya civilization. Before I start, I introduce myself. I am Hazel Angeling from Gutalag, Zamboanga del Norte, but currently live in Hel Sanchez Labason, Zamboanga del Norte, studying in Southern Philippine College Incorporated, taking BSBA 1. Now, we start. Maya civilization is known by its ancient temples and gaps, its Maya script, and the most sophisticated and highly developed writing system in the pure Columbia's America, and also is noted for art, architecture, mathematics, calendar, and astronomical system. They have three major periods in the Maya civilization. First is the pre-classic period, second, the classic period, and the last is the post-classic period. First is pre-classic period. Pre-classic period happened and extended from the emergence of the first settlement sometimes between 2000 and 15 BCE until 250 CA. The pre-classic period saw the rise of large ceremonial architecture, writing, cities, and state. Also, the pre-classic period covered from the start of Maya civilization. In 250 AD, when the Maya civilization began its gold age, a lot of development took place during this period. And also they have two major cities in pre-classic period, the El Mirador and the Caminal Huyu. And the second period is classic period. Classic period happened during the classical period, which known as the Age of Enlightenment. The world history, school, and universities were established. The first encyclopedia and dictionaries were published. The piano was invented and became popular. The first concert hall were also built the classic period. Also classic period, the classic period considered the golden age of Maya civilization. Also, the classic period is considered the golden age of the Maya city-state. Most of the artistic and cultural achievement of the Maya civilization took place during this period. And the last period is the post-classic period. This is the time between the year 900 and the conquest of Mesoamerica by the Spaniard, which occurred between 52 and 1697, 1521 and 1697. It was a period in which military activity became of great importance. The political elite associated with priestly class were received of power groups of warriors. And also post-classic period, although the southern city-state collapsed, the Maya cities in the northern part of the Yucatan Peninsula continued to thrive for the next several hundred years during the post-classic period. And also they have the art of Maya civilization. The Maya Stela. Maya Stela are monuments that were fashioned by the Maya civilization of ancient Mesoamerica. They consist of tools, sculpted stone shaped, and are often associated with low circular tones referred to as altar, although their actual function is uncertain. The stela was an important medium through which historical information was conveyed. Some stela were very large. The largest Maya stela discovered to date in the stela from the city of Kerik, it weighed 65 tons and it around 34 feet tall. Wow, that was so nice. And also the Maya civilization have the simple clothing there in the woman. The commoners were simply cotter. The men often wore long clothes while the women wore long skirt. But men and women would use a blanket called a manta to wrap around their shoulder when it was cold. And the next art in Maya civilization, the curved vessel. Maya ceramic are an important art from the Maya created. Their pottery without the use of potter wells. They decorate their pottery with elaborate signs and scenes, and archaeologists are able to learn a lot about different periods and cities of Maya through the scenes painted or carved into the pottery. The visual style in the Maya civilization, it is the boat life, and they held full and drink for daily life, but also offering in dilatory catches and burials, which range from the simplest grave to the richest royal tomb. Also, Maya pottery was built by hand as opposed on a potter wheel. The next is the Shama style. Maya painted mural on the walls of their buildings, including their houses, temples, and public buildings. The subject of the mural varied widely, including scenes from the daily life, mythology, battles, and religious ceremonies. Unfortunately, due to the high humidity of the region, few of the mural have survived. The name El Castillo was given to the ancient pyramid by the Spanish conquistador and was built between 800 and 900 AC by the Mayans. The El Castillo is the famous pyramid. Was built and temple to the god Kukulkan in the city of Chichen Itza. The total height of the pyramid is just under 100 feet. Each side of El Castillo has 91 steps. When you add up the steps on all four sides and they add in the top platform as a step, you get 365 steps, one for each day of the year. That is the El Castillo in the Maya civilization. And the last one is the Maya numbers. Use a number system. The Maya use a number system. With a base number of 20, we use a base 10 number system. They wrote number using a system of bars and dots. A bar represents the number 5. Even 5 numbers, they added other bar. The number 0 was written with the symbols that look like shell. This is the last one in Maya civilization what I researched. The priests were responsible for performing ritual to keep the people in the favor of the gods. They were very powerful in the book of the Zagwar priests. The duties of the priests are described in detail. Some of the duties include to impersonate the gods, to predict the failure, to work miracles, to build tables and eclipses, to avert famine, drought, plagues, and earthquakes, to ensure adequate rainfall. And those are what I get about the Maya civilization. And that would be all. Thank you. Bye-bye.